Today, as I record this, it's December 31st. Can't believe it's already almost the new year. As I'm walking outside, it seems really cold. It is really cold. So, it's that level of cold that really bites at your bones. I didn't notice it for a while because I took a shower later today, and so I just got out of the shower. So, because my body was still warm from that, it didn't feel as cold just a moment ago. Until just a moment ago. Right now I'm gonna walk and do a recording and at the radio station, and oh gosh, I'm going to do some business at work, at the university, so I'll go there after. And what else is on the docket today? There's a lot of writing to finish, and I'll study most or all of a unit, as much as I can of a unit in the Korean textbook. So study Korean and do some writing, and yeah, that there. And then this evening I'm gonna go eat dinner with some friends. I think I'll be able to do that. They want to eat dinner late, and usually my girlfriend doesn't like to eat late dinner, but hopefully we'll be able to do that. So yeah, that's the plan. As for me and what I'm doing right now, like I said, just walking and just gonna go there and do the recording. I received a rejection notice. I submitted to I got some submissions out to a literary journal, to different literary journals, that is. Oop. Gotta be careful crossing the street here. And as it stands now, I think I've got 5 short stories out there in the world, and I just got back one rejection slip from a highly acclaimed journal where a lot of authors whom I like have published in. So that journal's called Agni, and one of my favorite authors, David Foster Wallace, published there. Noam Chomsky's published there, and there are other big names that I just can't think of right now. And so yeah, it's a good journal. They publish good fiction. Last night I spent some time reading about the form letters that they send out through the different literary journals, and I learned that there are about 3 or 4 different tiers. The first tier is, thank you for your submission, not right for us, good luck sending it somewhere. Second tier is, thank you for your submission. Let's see. Yeah, second tier is thank you for your submission. We hope you submit again. Third tier is almost the same as the second. Thank you for your submission. We hope you submit again soon, but this wasn't right for our journal. Fourth tier is a personal note. Maybe something like, oh gosh, we shopped this around with the editors or our board, and we liked the story, but we just couldn't get everybody to agree on it. Well, I got the first form letter back on that. But to be honest with you, I'm not disappointed. What I want to do then is just find another place where that story could go. and so just try to reshuffle the stories. And another thing that I'll do is if it gets rejected a couple more times, then gosh, it must just really need some editing that I and my writing group have overlooked, and so maybe it isn't as polished a story as I think, and maybe I just have just too close to it to not notice that. Yeah, so it's not bad news, because it's a formative process. It's not a conclusion, it's ongoing. Alright, now, so what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna cross the street and try to be super careful. I can still walk. Yep. Alright, hot dog. My fingers are cold holding this phone. Oh, so, what else was I gonna talk about? Yeah. There is something I'm gonna write for the Gwangju News magazine, I think. So I'll do that. That's the city's magazine here in Korea where I live, and so hopefully I can produce something good for that. And I'll work on that and edit something, get it polished for publication. Well, yeah, man. Like, that's what I'm doing. And there are other things that I want to talk about, but I think I'll probably write about, because I might just mumble through them like the last time I did with the article I said I was going to write about art and beauty. Well, anyway, I will tell you about that article. So basically the conclusion of it was that, traditionally, historically, like art and beauty have been coupled together, but it was in the 20th century that people started to press the envelope and try to fight against that idea. And but the fact is that works of art, any kind of work of art, music, a novel, TV episode, whole TV show, a film, it's never just been about beauty. Like sometimes you want to push an emotion or make people feel something particularly, or sometimes you just want to make people think about something. That is, the you here is the artist, the person who's creating it, right? So so art's always had different purposes than just being beautiful. Although it can be beautiful, but it doesn't have to be merely beautiful. So that's what I wrote about, and I talked about some of those ideas and the way beauty works in the mind, and also the way art's moved historically from 18th century, from early human history to 18th century, and then into the 20th century. Yeah, that's what I talked about. Oh yeah, so again, art and beauty have historically been